Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day we are doing a lot of work on the car. There's my guy Bear Boyce right there, and we're getting ready to get started. As you see, we got everything pretty much laid out. So the coilovers are going on and the brake calipers and brake lines. So I'm gonna try to do this all in one video. Maybe I'll break it up into we do the suspension, then we go do the brake line. I can break it up probably into 3 videos, but I might just do it all in one big video because it's pretty cold out here today. So as we get started, it probably won't be a step-by-step. It'll just be like us processing these steps, getting from, you know, step one to 2, but it won't be like, okay, hey, this is what you do. It's just gonna be a video of us just hooking everything up. All right, so we'll get started. Taking off that brake caliper right now, y'all. So y'all see what we're working with down here.
Alright, that's it's banjo bolt. So the reason I call that is it got that little hole in there.
Yeah.
Allows your pressure to fall through. Get the gasket for the crush washer.
Oh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why great big kitty litter.
Kitty litter, eat that up.
Yep. Gonna be poisoning up my driveway now. This is one of those to get this tie rod out here. You just unbolt it, then you have to put some pressure up on your hub assembly, so you have the the ability to basically pull it up and out. Okay. Because if you don't have the weight of the vehicle, acting on this, you're not going to have the stability or the play to be able to pull that bolt tie rod out.
All right. Alrighty, so guys, we got the first one out. It is right here. Like I said, we're not gonna go step for step, bolt by bolt and all that stuff. So if you guys wanna, this is probably not gonna be the video you guys wanna see, but this is, like I said, just us putting this stuff in.
But really, I mean, bolt by bolt,
it'll take us too long to record everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Silly rotor, but bolt by bolt is really just this, and that one, and it was out. You
said what?
So it's your upper control arm bolt and your little torsion arm bolt for your sway bar, and pop. Then when it bolts down there, then the 3 bolts up there. I mean, there's nothing to it really.
All right, so let's get the new one. Oh yeah.
That's quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that's good then, because I didn't want to adjust them too far down.
Yeah.
And only have a couple threads sitting there. So you're gonna have a good amount of threads.
Because the stock one just comes stock. Doesn't have anything.
No adjustment. I mean, you're still sitting. You're gonna be an inch lower. Still.
I mean, that could be fine.
And that's fine, yeah.
As long as you're not rubbing.
Hey, you know what they say, rubbing's racing.
All right.
Yeah, so the new kit doesn't come with your mount up hardware to the low control arm. So, because this stock, it's hard, not hardwired, but it's welded in. It's a welded in nut on the lower strut.
And this one obviously doesn't come with it.
So we are lax one nut off the store.
All right. I also had to respray the rims, so letting those dry. Do one rim at a time. So it's all black. Do a little touch-up painting as well. So, all right. So we gotta go to the store, grab a nut, maybe a bolt, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna take the old one, get the right size, and get everything. So we'll be we're gonna do this, head over there, and see if we can figure what we need. All right, guys, one video, making one video for everything. So before we go to the store, we're gonna do the little stuff that we can do. Right now we are installing the steel brake lines. He's in there, as you can see right there. Install that. There's the tools that we need, the crush washers and everything. So only thing is, we're gonna have to zip tie that because it doesn't come with a bracket.
Well, this bracket's good here for the back, but the new bracket, we just got to zip tie your wheel speed sensor.
Okay, there you go.
The wheel speed sensor.
Yeah, so it didn't come with a wheel speed sensor bracket.
Yeah.
So we're gonna zip tie those together.
Zip ties are our friend. We're just gonna use this stuff. But that's not even the one either. There's no other hardware, is there?
Everything that came in that packet.
Wallet out of the pocket.
All right, so went to the store, got the bolt. See the brake caliper is on there, and there is the new coilover. But if you see that steel brake line right there, we're gonna look at something real quick.
It's just a little tight.
So we're gonna see if what kind of play we get with that, especially when it comes to turning. I'm gonna check that out real quick. So once he installs, finish bolting that up. The ride height as of right now, we're probably gonna lose about an inch, you said? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe an inch.
Maybe an inch?
Maybe an inch, yeah.
So, and that's just because, I mean, it's just
because of the kit?
Yeah, just because of the kit. So, and I showed you guys side-by-side comparison. He took it all the way down. So yeah. So we're gonna check this, install. He's gonna install this, and I'm gonna get him whatever tool he needs. And then we'll put the tire and everything back on. We'll check it. Obviously, you're not gonna see it right away. So once it settles, especially with all four in, once everything settles, we'll see the ride height and everything, and we can adjust it as needed. All right, guys. So we had a couple snags. One got the bolts. The guy gave us the wrong bolts the first time, so we went back, got the right ones, and now I'll show you. For that bolt right there, because that's a ball joint, we need to, it's turning, but the threads, one of the threads is missing. So it's hard for us to get the damn bolt on. I mean, the nut on. So we're about to try to do something real quick to get that on. But as you see, it's pretty much complete. But that is where we're at right now. All right, everybody, so we're pretty much done. with this. We just gotta tighten up a few things. But the steel brake line, that right there, it is very, very tight. It is tight. It is super tight.
It's a tight fit all the way around.
All the way around. So this is the front ones. Honestly, we're gonna try it. This is probably some dangerous shit. But
I would say dangerous. I would say
it's very, I don't want to say maybe questionable.
It's quirky. Turning to the left, you have plenty of slack. Going to the right, you start binding up against your, front coil over here. Not like binding, but there's like 1/8 of an inch of room with the steel brake line wrapping around it. If the company had given you just 1/2 inch more steel brake line, you wouldn't have this problem. I mean, you can't even use the mounting bracket that they supply because there's that less or least, whatever word, English. There's just not enough to even use the bracket to bolt it up to the upper, control arm.
All right. So recommendation on that, if you can get that 1/2 inch longer, it's a good buy. At where it's at right now, which I'm gonna email them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try it. Hopefully nothing bad happens. All right, hopefully don't pinch the line and brake fluid goes everywhere.
Nah, it ain't gonna pinch the line. It ain't gonna pinch the line. I wouldn't say that at all. But
all right. My man over here working hard.
okay,
Them
so
bolts.
Say that I need it.
Yo, them bolts on that upper control arm up there is a bitch. But he's got it. This one's a little easier than well, actually a lot easier because we have stuff we needed.
We had experience from the other one.
Yeah. So, but number 2's on there. Just putting the brake caliper on. Brake line is on there as well.
That's the worst part. Hey, little man. Got your ass now.
All right, guys. So, brake caliper on, brakes bled, coilover on. We will be putting a tire on soon. Front is basically done. We will be heading to the back. It's kind of getting a little later than what we thought this project was going to be. So we're going to check out the back real quick. And if worse comes to worse, we'll put the line and the calipers on because those will take 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
And then we'll just come up with another day to put the rears on there. So, I mean, that's the way it's looking because the problems we've had with the passenger side kind of killed time over here because this driver's side was a little faster than it was with the experience that from the passenger side. So
it's just the upper control arms are just being a dog on these things. I've got a hex key up here that doesn't really fit anything, metric or standard. So you just kind of have to manhandle it, and use a pry bar, and it's a Dodge.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead, put the tire back on, and then we're gonna head on to the back.
Springs, concerningly.
Because it's on the inside.
Yep. And I don't have any spring compressors. Well, I have one, but you're supposed to have 2 to compress a spring. The spring compressor is a bitch to use with only 1.
All right, so we're on the side, on the back. Got to pull this out to get to right there, but we're gonna just check it out. I got springs on those, so I might have to go get those compressed on there and come back a later day and do it. But at least we can do the calipers. But we're gonna do some research first. It's always good. All right, so there is the height of the front springs. The brake calipers are on. We didn't do the back because, yeah, the back was a little hectic. So we're gonna do some research, come up with a way to do that. Plus, as you see, it's about to get dark on us, so we wouldn't have had enough time to complete the full set of the back. So that's it. Like I said, once again, thanks to my boy right there. He's tired, as he's did 100% of the work.
So, tools here and there.
Tools here, but I paid for everything.
Yep.
So that was good. So I paid for everything. So, like I said, we're gonna come up with a way to do the back. The left passenger caliper kind of got cross-threaded. We'll fix that, put that in there. But the system is completely bled. They're on there, so, and the brakes feel good. I just took it, obviously it was right in front of his house. I took it around a little corner, so we're good. Like and subscribe if this helped you. Like I said, I know it wasn't step by step, but if you guys got any questions, I'm pretty sure I can answer them, or I'll ask him what he did and he'll ask them.
I'll let y'all know.
So yeah, and then, oh yeah, hey, no, don't usually do this, but you know, this video is dedicated to the life and memory of Kobe Bryant, y'all. RIP Kobe. See y'all next time. Peace.
It was always special to me from the first time I came into the league. It was special.
You know, I don't think the fans here really understand how much they drove me.
History is what I think makes the city different than all the rest.
The first basketball jersey I've ever had was Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant was the reason I started playing basketball. Always was and will be, you know, my favorite player of all time.
Do the work, you work hard enough, dreams come true. It's not the destination, it's the journey.